So, hi all, how are you all doing? I'm hoping everyone's doing well. So am I. So, now today I'm going to make a lunch again, and for my lunch today, I'm going to make something called Kara Kulumbu. That is in South Indian language, Kara Kulumbu. Now, Kara Kulumbu means nothing but pungent curry. So, for that, I have taken 5 small tomatoes, 2 medium-sized potatoes, and these brinjals, about 3 brinjals, and this brinjal, 1 brinjal. I mean, this is what I had, so I took that. Here I have washed and I have cut these onions. These are 2 medium-sized onions, okay, and some tamarind juice. Now, to begin with, I have put on a pan, okay, put on a cooker pan, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So now I put on a cooker. Into that cooker I will put about 2 tablespoons roughly oil, and into that oil I'll put in these brinjals, okay, and we'll fry it a bit. Okay, these brinjals, we'll fry it a bit. It will give a very nice flavor. We'll fry these brinjals a bit, and we'll also put the potatoes, and we'll let the potatoes also fry a bit. So these things frying in oil before making the curry will give a very good flavor. Okay, see, let these vegetables fry really well, because it will give a very good flavor. So as these vegetables are frying, I'll show you next what I'm going to do. See here, in the meanwhile, these onions that I chopped up, I'm going to grind it. Okay, I'm going to grind it. I'll grind it with these tomatoes. Just cut it in half, 4 or 2 or whatever. Grind this really well, smooth and nice. Okay, I'll put it in the mixie. So as this is frying very well, I'll put in 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste, homemade. Okay, stir that very well. Stir it very well. And into that, I will put something called Kulumbu masala down south. Okay, this is store-bought. This is called Kulumbu masala down south. It's nothing but curry masala. Kulumbu means curry down south. In the local languages like Kannada, Tamil, Malayalam, most of the languages, Kulumbu masala means nothing but curry masala. Okay, and if you don't have this masala, all you've got to do is to use dhania, jeera, chili and haldi. Okay, this is what this masala is all about, and this is all in one, and that you just have to use it separately. In any case, we will use a little bit of haldi, okay, and a little bit of dhania. So if you don't have it, instead of using little bit, you can just use a little more than that. Like say about 1.5 teaspoon of dhania, and chili according to your taste, and jeera about 1 teaspoon, haldi half teaspoon. You can just use that like that. So I just poured about half a cup of water to avoid the masala burning. Okay. Now this is fried very well. So at this stage, I'll put in the ground masala, that is onion and tomato, I'll put it in. And after that, I'll grind a little bit of coconut. Just a little bit. See, I can't say it's optional because this recipe, so, you can make it with and without. Okay, only difference is one is with and one is without coconut, so both taste very good. Okay, so at this stage I'll grind a little bit of coconut. I have grated coconut here, so see, I'll use this much coconut. Okay, that is about 1 inch of coconut, 1 inch piece of coconut. So see, our curry is coming along very well. The masala, see, the oil is coming up on top, so that means it's, the masala is frying really well. Okay, and then now at this stage, I have ground the coconut, and so we put the coconut in. See, I have ground the coconut nice and smooth. There you go. Put the coconut in, and don't forget to add water. See, usually this curry has to be nice and thick because if you're going to eat it with chapatis, you can eat it with chapatis, puris, rice. So if it is little thick, it will be good. Okay. But now I poured little water so that the potatoes especially can cook up really well. Okay. Then towards the end, when the whole thing is ready, then we'll add the tamarind juice. Okay. Now, for now, this is it, and I'll put salt to taste. Okay, salt to taste. Stir that very well. Okay, now I'll cover the cooker and I'll let it go for 2 whistles. Okay, everyone, I'm going to make Paneer 65. Okay, for that I have taken 200 grams of paneer. Okay, and now I'll cut it into small pieces, bite-sized pieces, because every time I cut it in a little bigger piece, but my husband says the smaller pieces are better. So this time I am cutting it into small bits. Okay, now I have cut it into small bits, and into this I'll put about a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste and a teaspoon of yogurt curd, just a teaspoon. Okay, just to give that consistency. And I'll put a ready-made mix 65, paneer 65 ready-made mix. Okay, yeah, put that, and we'll mix this all very well with your hands. My hands are clean, nicely washed, and so make sure you wash your hands clean. Everybody does. It's not a thing that we have to say. Yes, everybody are very careful of all this. But what to do? We have to just mention these things. Okay. If you want, you can squeeze a little bit of lemon. I'll just mix it at this and I'll leave it. Okay. And then I'll show you how I'm going to make it. So I will let this marinate for about 10 to 15 minutes and then we'll deep fry it. So there you go, everyone. This is how my curry looks. It's ready. You can see it's nice and thick. At this stage, I will put in the tamarind juice. I'll just taste it a bit and see how it is, and accordingly I'll use the tamarind juice. Okay. So now I'm using this tamarind juice. I'll use the whole thing because I tasted it and according to me it needs it. Okay, so stir it up really well. Let it come to a boil. The salt is less, so I'll add a little more salt. Okay, and that is it. If you want to add some green coriander, you can. If you don't want to, you can leave it just the way it is. Okay, here you go everyone. This is the marinated paneer, and we'll put it in now. One by one, so it doesn't stick to each other. We can use a spoon or a fork to just put it. I'm using my hand, no harm. Okay. But be careful when you're putting it, because the oil is really hot. Okay. Very nicely. Okay, I'm putting it and frying it in batches. Although the pan is big, but I'm frying it in batches. And I'm done. And into this, I'll fry a handful of curry leaves. As you know, curry leaves is my favorite, and also it tastes very good too. Okay. Now we'll move it a bit, yeah, so it doesn't stick at the bottom. Okay. So there you go everyone. I have fried the paneer. I hope you can get a good view of it. It's looking nice and it's also tasting very nice. I tasted it and it's really tasty. Okay, so the next step is I'll show you how I'm going to plate up all this for my lunch today. So here everyone, I'm making some chapatis to go with the curry and the rice and the Paneer 65. I'm making this. So here this side, as I showed you, I'm making the chapatis. So here you go everybody, this is my lunch, and this is how I'm going to have my lunch. Here are the chapatis that we just made. That is the kara Kulumbu, which I told you, with brinjal and potato. This is my rice, and here is my paneer 65. Okay, you're getting a good view of all of this. So take care everyone, God bless. Please like and subscribe. Hope you like my recipes and hope you'll watch it completely and hope you'll like it. Please press the like button. Okay, take care everyone, God bless.